testing is unique. Nature has already taken care of it by giving people special talents, and contemporary science and advanced technology help to determine them quickly and accurately. All of your unique features are contained in your fingerprints. The InfoLife testing is an opportunity to learn these features and abilities, suitable activities, health status, and character traits. Let's reveal your faculty.
Here with me this morning is Kesego Mosime, one of the winners of the just ended Botswana Youth Business Expo Awards under the category of Science, Innovation and Technology. Kesego, welcome to Morning Ride.
Oh, thank you very much for having me. I'm all right.
All right, let's take it from the top. What is InfoLife? Because we win the award with it, and how does it feel to be recognized as one of the winners?
Well, first of all, let me give my thanks to the Youth Business Expo organizers. It was a great exposure for such a young company. We are only 4 months old in Botswana, and well, in terms of operations, but we have been marketing for the past 2 years, doing our market research and so on. But yes, it feels great. I'll say we got the exposure that we needed, and yeah, the rest is, I guess,
that is very impressive. 4 months.
4 months.
Wow. So what is InfoLife Botswana and who does it benefit?
All right. So InfoLife is a scientific fingerprint testing company that uses the fingerprints to identify the skills and capabilities of an individual across 5 areas, which is education, sports, psychology, physiology, and health. And we address people of all ages. Can test a child as young as 3 months to our grandmothers, 80, 90. For as long as you're alive and your fingerprints, you're my client.
I don't understand. I understand, but I want to know the concept, like fingerprint munana wine.
I can explain to you.
Yes, yeah. Please go into details of that.
So we are known as a personal and professional development tool. So we use all your 10 fingerprints to identify those skills and capabilities. So we are scientific in the sense that we are based on a science called dermatoglyphics. Now, dermatoglyphics is a study of fingerprint patterns, and that corresponds with human abilities and human skills. So therefore, we're now used as a career guiding tool. We're now used as a rehabilitation tool in the prisons. We are used to also identify the talents and capabilities of children with special needs. We're also used in schools like Hillcrest, North Hill, and so on, all the way to University of Botswana, all the way to the corporate space as well. So we are really vastly, yeah.
Okay, that's very impressive. And also, how are you inspired to get into this industry, innovation and technology?
All right. So it all started when I moved to Russia. I moved to Russia in 2011 for studies. By profession, I'm an economist, so it has nothing to do with the dermatoglyphics. But rather, when I was in Russia, I met a Russian scientist who himself specialized in this science called dermatoglyphics. So it is through his specialty and my love for entrepreneurship that I bumped into him in his conferences, entrepreneurial conferences dealing with innovation and technology. And this was 2012. When InfoLife was a mere prototype, a mere idea, if I may say. And through that partnership and collaborations, we're able to now grow it to a point whereby I'm proud to say we have tested over 800,000 people in 2019.
Wow, that's very impressive. But I need to also understand, a lot of young people are not inspired whatsoever, to come back to the country once they're done with their studies. What inspired you to come back and also to come and develop such a very, I call it stagnant industry?
Yeah, I get that question a lot, especially from my parents. They told me that, what, I think you go back to Russia, get a good job at a big corporation. But then again, some of these things are inborn. You can't teach them, you can't coach them in any way. So coming back to Botswana, it was more of seeing the potential that InfoLife has, especially amongst our youth. We have high unemployment rates. We have graduates wandering around, and some of them even changing courses every 2 years. So now we looked into the problems, and InfoLife, as far as regarded, solves those root problems. Hence why as a Botswana living in Russia, I looked at what we're doing, the impact that we're making in Russia. And I realized that if I'm going to continue now taking all my potential and putting it in Russia, then what about my motherland?
That's true.
At the end of the day, you're going to look at InfoLife and then say, is the difference between developed countries and African countries? So that's why I'm here.
All right, so I want to pick your brain also on something here. What do you think, as a young person, can be done in this innovation and technology industry to, fast forward the progress that we need to, get to?
Number one is research. Most people in Botswana and with those that I've interacted with, they lack that discipline to research. I spend close to 5 hours a day, between 8 and 1 a.m. looking into the internet, looking at opportunities, researching about what people are doing in Silicon Valley and China and so on. So the number one principle is being aware of what's going on out there, being aware of the tech advancements. You have the AI now, which is artificial intelligence. You have the Internet of Things. There's a future. So now, as Botswana, we need to have that mentality of researching. We also need to be open and accessible, not accessible, but rather susceptible to advancements in the world. And also thirdly, discipline. We lack discipline. You find that we waste so much time on social media. And I don't know, having a good time during weekends. And these are times that we could actually sit down at home and say, you know what, let me invest in my trade. If an economist, study more. If you're an entrepreneur, do some courses, refine your entrepreneurial skills.
Okay. Where can we find InfoLife, and also where can we find you on social media?
All right. So InfoLife has a page on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as LinkedIn. Yes. So our page is called InfoLife BW, and then our office is located at Block 3 Industrial.
Yes.
At plot 20637. That's not far from China, Jiangsu, and Sefalana, formerly myself. And then my name is Kesego Mosime on all social media platforms.
All right, thank you so much for being with us this morning. I'm truly inspired.
Thank you very much.
What a thought-provoking conversation that was. You too can get involved in the science, innovation, and technology as an
Every one of you is unique. Nature has already taken care of it by giving people special talents, and contemporary science and advanced technology help to determine them quickly and accurately. All of your unique features are contained in your fingerprints. The InfoLife testing is an opportunity to learn these features and abilities, suitable activities, health status, and character traits. Let's reveal your faculty.